Happy Sunday, YouTube. Hope everyone is having an amazing day. This is Joe, the Fun Happy Planner. I have an amazing DIY for you. I have created this pumpkin here made out of two baskets, two hanging baskets from the Dollar Tree. Most of the items here are, if not all items are Dollar Tree items. I can't wait to really share with you how I made this. I hope that you are inspired somehow and you're able to create your own pumpkin. Let's get started. Pretty much the supplies that you are needing are basic items: glue gun, glue stick, scissors, wire cutters, ribbons, fall decorations, floral wire, lights. You can even grab a couple of sticks from your tree. I have the 9-inch spool. I have zip ties. I'm doing a voiceover, guys. I screwed up my video. Glue sticks. Again, sticks that I grabbed from my backyard. Yes. Greenery from the Dollar Tree. Floral items from the Dollar Tree. We all have those in stock. I have here fall decorations that I have collected over within the year from last year. I am using decorative ribbon here. I'm not specifically using this one, but you can use whichever one. Just make sure that when you do purchase this spool of ribbon, this is 9 feet 2 inches wide. Okay, so it's 9 feet long, 2 inches wide. You will need anywhere between 3 to 4 spools of ribbon. I guarantee you that if you like a ribbon I highly recommend and I advise, I'm saying 2 there, that you purchase 4 to 5 spools of ribbon. You will also need 2 hanging planter baskets that you use at the Dollar Tree or that you can purchase at the Dollar Tree. These are the baskets. These are the baskets. You can easily just remove these chains here. Do not throw them away because you can easily use them for something else. You can use them to hang your wreath. See how it has this clip here? It's easily, you can remove these so easy. Again, I highly advise, do not throw them away. What you'll do is that you'll meet the rim of these 2 baskets. You'll meet them together. And what you'll try to do is that align the black wires together. This is almost impossible to do. You'll have 3 or 4 that will meet and some will not meet. What I am doing here, what I'm just trying to show you here, is that you'll just hold it, you'll just stack it together. Of course, you'll remove the chain here, and you'll just try to meet, again, like I'm trying to show you here, you'll try to meet these black wires together. And what you do is that you're going to use zip ties to kind of merge the baskets together. And the whole reason, there's a reason for it, is that it helps you keep your ribbon together, and it keeps it from concaving, and it keeps it all aligned neatly, and it also gives you the illusion of the pumpkin, the curves and the crevices of the pumpkin. See how I applied, or I kind of weaved in some floral wire here, and there's a reason why I did that. So when you apply or place the ribbon or glue gun the ribbon to your basket, the ribbon in itself is 2 inches wide, and the spacing between this basket here is greater than 2 inches. I'll be showing you using this orange ribbon here. I am not using this ribbon. I am using a wider ribbon, only because I'm wanting a different look for my pumpkin. So what you'll do is that you'll glue, you'll apply hot glue to the black wire there, and then place your ribbon. I'm going to continue repeating myself throughout this video, but the whole purpose of this wire here is so that your ribbon in itself will not concave or sink in. It is actually used for support. You can use this floral wire or you can use even pipe cleaners. It doesn't matter. Whatever you have, that's what you use. See how on mine it did concave in on my first pumpkin. Sorry, I'm doing a voiceover and I'm trying to catch up here. So what I'm trying to say here is that I put 2 rows, and on this pumpkin I only used 1 row of the floral wire, so of course it didn't give me much support. You can see how my ribbon kind of concave or sunk in, and this is why I elected to add more. See how there is like also still some wire showing, and this is all trial and error, guys. This is my first time making this pumpkin. This is how we all learn. I don't care to show you my mistakes. This is how we learn. This is YouTube, for goodness sakes. And I'm hoping that your pumpkin actually comes out better than mine. And this is just to show you what I did wrong, and so that you won't create the same mistakes. Easy mistakes, we can fix those. All I have to do is just apply a little hot glue there, and there you go, and voila, it will be fixed in no time. I'm becoming a little animated here. I don't know what's the problem, but I'm just doing a voiceover. This is let's just keep going. I'm still yapping about this, the errors here, which is fine. So again, please, I can't stress enough how on the edge of your ribbon, what you'll do is you'll apply that to the black wire, and as you're applying the glue, always kind of pull or snug your ribbon a little bit, and this will also keep it from sinking in. What I am doing now is that I'm pretty much just telling you is that I pre-measure my ribbon. You don't have to do that. You can cut as you go if you like, but I find it easier to pre-cut it, and it goes by faster. What I normally do is that I measure my burlap ribbon, and I start off from the top ring here, as you'll see me pointing this top ring here, to the bottom ring at the bottom of the other basket, and that's what I use as a guide. So as you can see here, I'm telling you that I have already pre-cut my ribbons here. I think I have a total of 6 ribbons pre-cut, but I will actually need 9. And a good way to go is that you can just count the wires, and that pretty much will tell you how many ribbons you will need. And of course, as you can see, that my ribbon is wider, so I applied glue at the top and then just kind of pulled it. See all this extra ribbon that I have left? I was kind of angry about it, but that's okay. It's gonna turn out to be amazing. I'm really liking this pumpkin here. I'm just gonna cut a little bit off, but it's all trial and error. This is how we all learn how to do things. Sometimes we have to waste product in order to try to figure out a good way and not create the same mistakes. So here I'm just pretty much I've already glued 1 ribbon here. I'm just pretty much saying that. So now what I'm going to do is that I am going to now glue another ribbon, and I'm going to align it to make sure that when you glue it, that you place the glue on the black wire. I cannot stress that enough, on the black wire, and that will actually give you the curve of the pumpkin. And then the floral wire, it keeps the ribbon from, again, concaving or an indentation, causing some form of indentation. So here we go. Let's get started. It's so hard to try to record and talk at the same time. I can see why people do voiceovers, honestly. Here we go. I am gluing. As you can see, you can visibly see the black wire. I am pointing there. Just please be very cautious about the, see, if you don't line it up, what will happen is you'll have this big gap here. You don't want that. That's why you overlap the ribbon. I know that it seems like you're overlapping half of the ribbon, but you have to think about it. It widens as the basket gets towards the center. It widens. You'll see what I'm talking about. See, and I have extra ribbon. That's okay. You'll see exactly what I am doing here. I was going to add a different color ribbon. I decided not to do that. So see how please be careful with the glue gun. It is really hot. And as I'm gluing, what I'm also doing is that I am pulling some. And be very generous with your glue, with your hot glue. I'm pulling. See, as you can see, I'm pulling a little bit. I'm pulling and I'm pressing down. And this will keep the ribbon from buckling or there be any type of spacing. There we go. Applying more glue. Sorry for the angle of this camera or my recording, and trying to demonstrate exactly what I'm doing. I hope you can kind of get the idea here exactly as to what I am doing. See how now, because I am using a wider ribbon, I will also have to glue the edging down. Make sure I am putting a little bit of glue on the floral wire there, just to kind of keep it down some. It doesn't matter, because when I overlap it with the other ribbon, it won't really make a difference. But I don't want it to be too bulky, or I don't want it to be, or for it to raise so much. So that's why I elected to just go ahead and just put a little bit on the wire there. So here we go. And I am still pulling. Don't say anything about my toes, people. Nothing about the toes. I need a bad pedicure. I need a pedicure desperately. So see, now what I elected to do is go ahead and pleat the burlap ribbon at the excess there. And what it would actually be the top part of my pumpkin. And it's gonna just turn out so good, guys. It really, really is. And I'm gonna keep doing that all the way around. And just gonna show you one more time. See, like I pleated there, and I'm just gonna show you one more time how to do this. And then what I'm gonna do is that I'm just gonna go ahead and fast forward. If you again are new to my channel, please do not hesitate to click on that subscribe button along with that bell to notify you of a new video. Here we go. Honestly, guys, I normally do not do voiceovers. But this one is like, the video in itself took so much time that it would be really hard for me to recreate this whole video. I'm just not going to do that. Again, I cannot stress enough. Please do not forget to line up your ribbon to the black wire. Okay, see how it's now making, you can see now the pumpkin. Now it's starting to you can start seeing it now. There you go. And again, as I'm saying this, it's like you have to, please do not forget to pull on it as soon as the glue is cooled down and the ribbon has, it's tight or the glue has dried. I'm tapping it a little bit with this tool here with my wire cutters, only because this hot glue is, ooh, it's hot, ladies. It's hot. Please, please be careful. You know, I went to Walmart and I was trying to find the longer glue sticks and I just could not find them. Well, I could find them, but I was just not going to pay $8 for them. I'll tell you that right now. There we go. I'm pulling a little bit. I'm pulling a little bit just to make it snug. Just to keep it snug, and I'm rubbing it with my wire cutters only because, again, this glue is really, really hot. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. We're almost done here. Again, so at the top, what I'm going to do is pleat it again. And this will kind of define, it will let you know which one is the top part of your pumpkin and what is the bottom part of your pumpkin. And again, it's the wire. And I'm pulling it a little bit just so that it can be a little snug here. So you can see I'm just continuing to form a pleat. Using my wire cutters to press down. I don't want to burn myself, ladies. I do not want to burn myself. Here we go. One last pleat. Press, press, press. You guys kind of get the idea as to what I'm trying to say. And as you can see, I just pretty much shoved the excess ribbon right inside the pumpkin, which would be good because it kind of will help keep all the decorations intact or not from moving. There you go. Just keep applying there. There we go. So now what I'm going to do is that I'm pretty much going to fast forward this video. So this is what the finished pumpkin looks like after I've glued it and after I secured all the ribbons. This is my dog, Avony. Hi, Avony. So this is exactly what it looks like. Just wanted to pretty much show you what the finished product will look like. Again, it doesn't matter what size ribbon you use, if you elect to use a 2-inch ribbon or a wider ribbon. Just keep in mind that you will need at least 5 strips of ribbon. Again, I will continue to mention, please do not hesitate. Please do not forget, rather, to make sure that you start off in one of the black wires, and that's how you will eventually end up with the black wires as well. Make sure that you are generous with your glue, and please be cautious about the hot glue in your fingers and your beautiful fingers, your beautiful crafty fingers. We don't want those to get hurt or burned in any way. So now that I have completed my pumpkin, I will now try to figure out, this is the bottom of the pumpkin here. It doesn't matter what it looks like at the bottom, the base of it. You can cut the excess ribbon. If you need like a little space at the bottom just to insert lighting, you definitely can do that. You can put in a battery powered tea light candle. Those will look amazing just to kind of give the pumpkin for it to glow in some manner, or you can just place the lighting around it. Now that I'm going to sort through my fall decor items and just to see what works best for this pumpkin, I also went outside earlier to grab some sticks from my yard, and I found this stick here. Look how perfect it is with the stem kind of bent at the top, and that will be like a perfect pumpkin stem, wouldn't it? So now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to try to figure out a way how to glue it. I also have some scarecrows that I really, really love. But of course I already used a scarecrow. And then I also have some sunflowers I'll be using. I have some leaves made out of felt that I bought from the Dollar Tree last year. I have these loose leaf leaves. I have this straw here. I have this owl. Look, guys, look how cute this owl is. I think I'll be using this owl for the decorations. Wouldn't it look just so cute at the top? Look at that. So cute. I'm definitely going to use that owl. I have these little corn nuts here. I have a gold glittered pumpkin, which would be kind of odd to use. I don't even know what that is. I see this is the and I have some flowers, so orange flowers, which I'll probably end up using. And of course, you know, I have some vine here as well that I have purchased from last year, like I mentioned earlier before. I have some greenery. I have this kind of like flower tip stuff that I purchased from Dollar Tree. So these are the items, guys, that I will be using for my pumpkin. Now let's just go ahead and fast forward this video so that you can see. You don't really need to see me decorate the pumpkin because everyone has their own unique design or their own ideas as to how they would decorate a pumpkin, whether you would decorate it or not, or just leave it plain with the stem. Who's to say? It looks just as cute. So I'm going to pause now. Well, I'm just going to stop talking and fast forward now. Please enjoy. So this is what it looks like, guys. I am in front of my porch on this beautiful sunny Saturday. Yes, Saturday. So I have decorated this planter stand that I have with my pumpkins. Look how cute it looks. I did add these flowers, the stem, the greenery here, the gold and bronzy leaves. These are just gorgeous. I am so pleased. I cannot really express how pleased I am. Hope I have inspired you somehow and not making you dizzy at the same time. Hope I inspired you somehow to create your own pumpkin. Thanks for tuning in. This is Joe, the Fun Happy Planner. You guys have an amazing and blessed day.